We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This will be fielded at the 6. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 99. Check 93. 218. Chop. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. 2.
Play action now. Here's Steve Young. Forced out to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Deion Sanders. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Every time I watch LT blow up plays just like that one, I think of one quick.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Being chased out left. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion, this is Saquon Barkley, and he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. 5. Hit it.
Throwing, Young. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there, 2-yard gain. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
Bravo.
58, right over there, yeah. Mike,
ready?
Here's Steve Young. Dancing to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on third downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it. We spent so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big-time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
Watch out. At the 37-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Vick got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. That one a first down pickup of 8. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. On play action, Vick. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A very solid gain of 27. Vick now. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
Flush to, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Lawrence Taylor and the Raider D, they get the football back. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Champ Bailey.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They're not ready for this. They still
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. They set up the screen to Peyton. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. They run the counter. Peyton, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. On first down, Barkley, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Throwing on second down, Young. He completes it to Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Let's go.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run for it with Barkley, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, first and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Lawrence Taylor. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Michael Vick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And the return will stop right around the 25. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance.
6-man.
On 3rd down, Peyton. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. They will indeed go for it. Vick. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Hey,
Off the play fake, Young. On the move to his left. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So second and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. Young to throw it. Steps away. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Steve Young. As the first half is winding down, and the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now here's Vick. Now Vick stripped. He lost the football. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Brings up second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Now a man open down the middle of the field. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vick incomplete. It was knocked away. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Rush in. Rush in.
Again, it's Vick. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from the 20, and the Falcons get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
Not taking your advice, they'll throw first play. Flushed out right. Now he's going to send this one deep right. Oh, and now Young here throwing another interception. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. To throw again on second down. Vick. It's caught by Jackson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down. Vick readies to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs, getting pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now here's Young. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Looking to throw, Young. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. They'll run on first down. Peyton. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On 2nd and 11 now. Vick. He's got his man. It's Andrews. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. On third down, Peyton. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Walter Payton taking it in as his guys are back within a single score. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works. And they get the 2 instead of 1. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
58 to Mike, 58.
To throw on second down is Young. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz. Too fast to handle. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They run with Barkley on first down, and he gets about 5 out of it. Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. They'll try to throw now. Young forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Young. Rolling to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Hey, Delta. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! 58 is the mic. Big Griffin.
Young to throw on 4th. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Ready? 61. Matchbox light.
On first down, Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now Young being chased out left. He'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. On the draw, this is Fournette, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now Young throwing on fourth down. And that is incomplete. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. He'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Michael Irvin, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. He's back to throw, and that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but now it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler as a rookie, there to bat that one away. So down 6, and they know they need this one on fourth down. On fourth down, Vick. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Young. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Fournette running out of the gun. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. You know where it coming. You know where it came from.